you build a Lego set in Scrap Mechanic? Well, you can find the instructions online, so I'm gonna try and build this T-Rex. Now, I think it only has 52 steps, but we do not have all the parts, and we could use Scrap Mechanic bearings to actually make it move. I think we need to start by building this carcass. Now, this really looks like a pie piece. I think I will just use these small pie pieces and paint them white. You see, this has a long curve. We only have the small pie bend, so I guess this is the best we can do. Don't forget to paint the bearings. Wait, I don't think I actually need bearings if I already built it in an angled-like way. You'll see once I'm done. The next bones are sharp. Yeah, I think the wedges kind of look like claws. Now I'll just need to paint everything, and I guess this is what happens when you order Lego on Wish.com. Alright, time to work on the actual dinosaur. We actually have plastic blocks, so this is gonna be interesting. You see, this is supposed to be slim. Now, they are just no slim blocks and squick. Yes, they are the Farmbots signs. I'm a genius. Look at the lift defying gravity. Well, compare this to this, and you can kinda see some similarity. I'm really having a problem with the slim blocks. So you just have to fuse some blocks together to kind of fit the Scrap Mechanic scale. Now, this is using a 2x1 bearing, so I don't really know what I'm gonna do there yet. Wait, we have a small windshield. Pretty much looks like what I just need. But I don't really think it fits the aesthetic of the dinosaur. And I'm really just doing the best I can. Yeah, now the real fun stuff starts to begin. Like, this really makes me wish we had some of these parts in Scrap Mechanic as well. Oh, I just found a part with a much smoother wedge. Like, I didn't even know this was in Creative Inventory before because I would barely use it. But I think it looks better this way. Yeah, maybe I can use the encryptor holder instead of these wedges. So I think that does look a bit better. Yeah, that definitely looks better. I think I literally have to use full-scale blocks because I can't find any half blocks. Like, maybe this would be easier if you, like, try this in a higher dimension or, like, increase the scale so one Lego block equals a 2x2 block in Scrap Mechanic, because then you can have just use these as, like, half blocks. But then again, the wedges will not have the right size, and it's kind of difficult either way. Yeah, I think this is literally the best I can do for the arm. It's not really looking like this, but I really don't know what else to do. Well, now we have to build this tail. Right, so the tail is later gonna be mounted here, so ideally I want to use some of these pieces with 2 bearings, which should still give me all the ability. Now I need some controller to make this weird thing that basically allows me now to place one block directly between 2 of the other blocks, and it is really weird. But you can kind of see the dinosaur is getting into shape. I really like how this is starting to feel like a dinosaur. Yeah, you can kind of see the small torso compared with the long tail. I think it's close enough. Alright, so next we got to make the legs. Oh my god, and these are gonna clip to these bearings, and then there's these claws, which are also rotatable. Slim pieces are really an issue, because I could use the stop signs, which would be perfect if I, like, glitch weld the Farmbot signs into them, but because I'm not glitch welding on this, my only other option is to use actual blocks, but this makes it look so thick. Wait, actually, like this, it looks like a swimming dinosaur. But yeah, I definitely like the Scrap Mechanic feel with all of these signs on it, and I mean, it's starting to look like something. I am so excited to see how this will perform once I'm done, because it's just gonna collapse with all the bearings. If I'm good, I can somehow turn this into a walker or something. Right, it's time to get to the claws. Again, this part has a width of 2, and there's no 2x2 bearing in the game, so this is gonna be fun. The claws are now installed, and it is really difficult to make the claws look like claws. I think I might be missing a bearing here. Okay, you can slowly, kind of looks like a frog and a dinosaur at the same time. Alright, so we're gonna build the head next, which hopefully is gonna make it look a lot more like a dinosaur. I mean, it takes some time sometimes to figure out how to do stuff here, like with the Scrap Mechanic parts, but it's kind of fun. Oh, look how much more evil the dinosaur looks if I use these concave wedges. That's perfect. That looks evil, man. Yeah, I really like this block because it's basically a 4x1 wedge. In a way, building this is kind of relaxing, and it's really surprising how, you know, over time you kind of make it work. I mean, what am I saying? I yet have to actually get this thing to stand in-game. Balancing this is gonna be a nightmare. The instruction is to literally flip the head, and the cool thing is we can pretty much just do that in Scrap Mechanic too. do. Why is this falling off? How? That is odd. Jaw is kind of terrible. There's not a lot of blocks to work with. They are already placing the teeth in here. And then the jaw is 3 blocks wide, which I cannot do in Scrap Mechanic. And yeah, this is fun. Now I even have to use the exit signs because any other block would be too tall. And I mean, the result is looking really interesting though. Like, you can really see what I'm going for. Or like, what I'm yoinking the hell of. I'll just need to find a way to place the teeth. I could use nuts and paint them white, which I think would look actually pretty okay. Because the signs are kind of white as well, you don't notice it as much, but yo, my god, this really looks like teeth to me. Or we use the encryptor holders, which, oh yeah, these are even more sharp, I guess. Now it looks like the dinosaur has bunny teeth. Yeah, this is gonna be so cool. Oh my god, the danger sign that kind of acts as a tongue is like brilliant. I think I'm done with the T-Rex skull and I am really proud of the result. It took a while to build, but this looks great. Now we just need to build the neck and then I can weld it onto the main body and it's definitely gonna look exactly like this. Right, I've got the head so far. Now it's time to pick up the body and we can finally join them. Alright, and now we've got ourselves a full dinosaur, which is very flexible. It would be epic if you could just slap a seat on top of it and then you can ride the dinosaur. It's almost standing up. Wait, where I'm gonna put all of the controllers I will need to control this. Okay, now I'm just trying to figure out what all of my joints do. Oh, this is a 1 because from the side it looks like a 7. This is so confusing doing all of the connections with all of these bearings. I mean, this is not looking that bad. I think it just needs some kind of lift. This is really fun. If I give it some lift, you know, you see it stands up, but then it just falls over. And the head is just so heavy. Well, this is something. It is sort of standing. I'm making progress. It is all... Oh my god, it's standing. It's standing in a way. Yeah, I'm gonna need more logic gates. I mean, controllers. But oh my god, I'm so proud. It's finally standing in a way. Well, I'm gonna need a new controller. And yeah, now you can actually see this controller because it's not hidden by blocks, which is really sad. But there's no other place in this entire dinosaur that is not covered entirely by blocks. This took like forever, but now it is standing like this. I'm surprised it even looks this similar, considering this is all done with scrap mechanic parts. Especially for this size, it is perfect. But yeah, I kind of forgot. I need to hide all of the controllers again. Now, if you want to spawn this thing in, it will tip over, and you need to give it a lift to actually make it stand upright. But yeah, let me know if you want to see more Lego sets in scrap mechanic, and which ones too.